It seemed like 5 minutes when you was talking like that all the time. And your job here?
I'm the head usher, you know, I take care of the money and everything, but I never steal any of the money because that'd be really irresponsible that I never steal anything, so I'm the head usher.
I didn't ask you about any money, man.
You asked me what my job is, and my job includes the money, so.
Where were you earlier when the lights went out?
Why?
And if you would answer the question I'm asking everyone, it's key to...
I was with the money, but I wasn't stealing any of the money or anything like that.
I didn't ask you if you were stealing any of the money, ma'am.
I know, why would you, right? Because I was never.
Is there something you need to tell me about the money?
No, of course not. You wouldn't search my purse, would you?
No, do I need to, ma'am?
No. No.
Moving on. What was your relationship to Mr. Richards?
Todd, he's a nice guy, you know, really like loud and happy and stuff, and he's always like really, you know, happy. And he's let me work here much longer than most people would, because I don't know why most people fire me sooner, but most people do fire me sooner. It's not like I take any of the money or anything like that. But you know, he fires me. He hasn't fired me yet, and he's a really nice guy.
Money really seems to be an issue.
No. No more than jewelry and other shiny objects.
What can you tell me about Mr. Jennings, the janitor?
He's creepy. He's really creepy. Like, you know, I honestly think he's the one who's stealing the money, you know, because like he's really poor and he's old and he should have retired years ago. So why else wouldn't he? Because I think he's poor and he needs the money, you know.
Did Mr. Richards ever think that Mr. Jennings was taking this money?
No, he seemed to think I was taking the money. I have no idea why. Ever since his hat went missing, he thought I was the one taking the money. But I would never take his hat. It was an ugly hat. It was actually kind of pretty hat, but I wouldn't never take it.
And Miss Garden, what can you tell me about the chef?
You know, her cooking is it's decent, but you know, nobody would ever tell her otherwise because she has like a really big temper and everything. So she would kind of just like explode in your face. But nobody has the guts, so nobody has the guts to tell her. And I think it's decent, but it's not amazing. Other people don't think it's so good though.
Did Mr. Richards think
No,
it was?
he hated it.
Oh, what?
Can you hear me?
Oh, my hearing's quite good. Thank you. Hated it. So, did this ever come up between the two of them?
Not that I know. I mean, I've only been working here 5 months, so you know.
Right.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Okay.
So, how about Miss Giovanni?
What about?
Can you tell me about her?
She seems to think she's a really good singer, and I'm not sure why she's still here, but she is. And she just got this big hair, and she was so much jewelry though. Jewelry, so much gold and Chinese and stuff.
So, how about the relationship between her and Mr. Richards?
Oh, it's horrible. I mean, they had a huge fight the other day, and it was like huge. And it was what?
Continue.
It was this huge fight, and they were like exploding in each other's faces. Of course, I wasn't in the room or anything. I heard it from the cash box where I wasn't stealing any money, and it came down to the vents, those things, you know, the vents, and it came down, and I heard it, and all of a sudden I hear him telling her that her singing is not awesome, and she like exploded in his face. So I don't know.
Well, I guess that money is more than secure now. It was a big argument between the two of them. Would you say that that she was still angry even after this argument?
I don't know. What should I know? I've only been working 5 months. What are you saying?
Nothing. It's just a question in this, please.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. No idea.
Fine. How about the assistant lighting?
Oh, Francine, she's really cool. She's like always you know, she's really smart, but you know, she like doesn't remember really easily. So she's like always forgetting things, but she's a really nice person. And she only set Giovanni's hair on fire twice. So I mean, I don't think it's a big deal, was it there?
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
I know, right? So I don't. Right? Are you saying you think she murdered him? I don't think she would ever murder anybody. She would never murder anybody.
I didn't even mention
that.
murder. No.
What are you
Should
saying?
I be?
No. You shouldn't be accusing me either, because I would never murder anybody, neither would she, and I would never steal anything.
Ma'am, you need to seriously find some help about the stealing issue. But other than that, you've been most helpful.